Hello everyone. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How are you doing? So today is going to be our ZBrush live stream. Hello Ali Muhammad. Hello Salim. Salim Sadman. Hey Anna, how are you doing? Well, good luck on your stream. Thank you. I'm doing good. Dark Knight, my favorite ZBrush artist is here. Oh, thank you. Very nice to hear that. Very nice to read this. Hello, Dicoli. Hello. Hello. Oh, I can see. Crawl Reaper. Hello. How are you doing? I want to say welcome to my stream. It's going to be interesting as usual, not boring. I never make boring streams. And while you are gathering here, let me remind you about the rules during my stream. And I highly appreciate if you will ask me questions. I'm here not only for entertainment content, I'm also here to help you to talk about ZBrush. Maybe you have any questions on making something on that brush. I have 10 years experience in game dev, so I think I can help you somehow with some of your questions. You can ask me, there are no stupid questions. You can ask me any question regarding industry, regarding ZBrush, regarding game dev. Unfortunately, I know nothing about 3D printing. But as for ZBrush and game dev, you can ask me like absolutely anything. And another thing, I'm going to stream for 2 hours as usually, and in the end of the stream I will do my favorite thing, and I'm going to say some inspirational words to you, which I think that can like help you to go through maybe some difficult period of life, or maybe encourage you a little bit to go more in 3D, not to give up. So wait until the end of the stream. Just a second. And also I encourage you all to open ZBrush and start sculpting while I will be streaming here. And let me tell you a little bit more about what we are going to do today. So this is a project, it's a personal project on which I'm working right now. It's going to be only high poly in the end when I finish it, and that's actually going to be pretty soon. I will render it. I think I'm going to render it in that brush, and it's like well, as I always say, there are projects which you do for portfolio. I mean those projects where you can show like your game dev pipeline if you're making like a game dev portfolio. So where you have like full stages from high poly, topology, UVs, baking, textures, final rendering, where you show this all. It's like your selling portfolio. And sometimes you make projects which go from your emotions, like this one. It's like my second emotional project, which only shows like my sculpting skills, which are actually and only sculpting skills are not enough for the game dev, so it's just emotional project. So I'm working on it right now, and this project is about this state where which I think all of us have. And here we see like 2 girls which represent like one person, because inside of you lives this small child which sometimes feel lonely, feel desperate, and from time to time we need to talk to the small child inside of you and tell you that you have to hug him or her and to say that you're not alone, I'm here, I will always support you, I'm always on your side. So this is what this project is about. It's like same girl, but it's like this grown-up girl is hugging that small girl, which is like going through not the most easiest period in her life. So this is what this project is about. Actually, at first I didn't plan to texture it. I planned to do it just like sculpting, like a usual sculpture, but I don't know what happened. I think Um, I think I just came across. I remember I came across a project done by our another ZBrush live streamer, which is Leila Vishku, and she had like something in this style, and I don't know. I liked her work so much that I decided, well, okay, I will poly paint it, and I don't regret. I don't regret. So let me read the chart. Just a second. I have my tea. How are you? Oh, thank you for this question. I'm actually good. I'm, as usually, I'm tired, but well, I'm good. You know, I adore my ZBrush live streams, so I was waiting for this Friday, for this evening Friday, and well, I'm glad. Good afternoon to you. Hoping you are blessed today. Glad to be here. Hello, Yoab, employee Bible study. Hello, thank you. Yeah. I'm okay, and I'm here. Hello, Furman. Hello, John Clayton. This is my first live session, and I already love your work. Oh my God, thank you. By the way, if you want to follow me on my like Instagram, on my art station, where I'm like it's obvious that I'm like more active there than here, because I have streams like once in 2 weeks. So if you want to follow me on ArtStation on my Instagram, or to join my Discord community where I also make streams from time to time, or follow my YouTube channel where the next week is going to be a very interesting podcast with one of my colleagues. So you can find this information in the description to this video if you are watching my stream on YouTube. So you can find all the links there, and you can follow me, and well, I'm very open everywhere, and I answer your questions there, so you can like drop me direct message, and well, at 99% that I will see it and I will reply to you. Hey, you need some help with reprinting? Let me know. Oh, thank you so much. Well, you know, I'm a game dev artist, and well, there was if I had more time, I would definitely be interested in like 3D printing, and actually I'm interested, but as usual I don't have time for it. But again, thanks a lot for offering your help. Thank you. And again, English is not my first language, so sorry for my accent, and maybe sometimes I can say some weird things just because I'm translating something in my head. Pixelogic, do you work at Blizzard? Me. Stan, I don't work at Blizzard. I worked for projects of Blizzard through outsourced companies some time ago, and I worked on their Heroes of the Storm project, which I adored like from the bottom of my heart a lot. Yeah, I made like 3 characters, 3 outfits, 3 skins for Heroes of the Storm, but I have never worked directly with Blizzard. I'm not in the United States, so like actually it's a little bit impossible to work to Blizzard like directly. You need to be there. Good evening, Jack Metro. I'm currently studying 3D modeling and animation in college, so this is pretty awesome to see. My biggest struggle is sculpting. Oh, I know what you mean. Sculpting is the most responsible part of the pipeline, because if you like mess up with sculpting, you will not be able to save the situation during retop or UV texturing. It will just getting worse and worse. So like sculpting is like the most important thing, and obviously it's one of the most difficult, but again, time, practice, studies, and like dedicate time for this and your energy, and you will be good in sculpting. Just finished my sculpt. This look beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jack. Hello, Immortal Studio. Wow. Which software do you render? Edwin Karaoke. Hello Edwin, I render in ZBrush, in Marmoset, and very rare I render in Arnold. I hate rendering in Arnold because, you know, it's like the most difficult software and like plugin. I don't know how to identify Arnold, but I think it's like the most difficult. So well, if I need like quick and nice result, then it will be ZBrush. I know how to do it, like using Photoshop, and that brush is going to look nice. I will definitely check it out. Don't know a lot of artists, and I live in small town, so I don't get to see a lot of real people, so I speak especially since COVID. John, yeah, I can understand you. I'm from Ukraine, so yeah, and I'm in immigration right now. I live in Italy, so I know what you're speaking about, because I also don't have like a lot of people to talk here. Like no one lives in Italy among my friends. Your English is perfect and better than mine, at least. Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. Speaking English is a whole different game compared to writing. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but when I write, I always speak better. Good evening, Adam. Very nice to see you. How are you? I'm great. And how are you? Hello, Xade. Hello, Anna. Have you tried working with haircuts? Yeah. I had this experience. I don't like making haircuts. I can show you like example of my work, which is on my art station. We will proceed to sculpting soon. And so this girl, she is like made, it's like realistic style. So yeah, here we have, do I have close-up? Yeah, I have close-up. So yeah, here I like made this haircuts. I don't like them, making them, but yeah. I don't like haircuts because, well, actually I'm stylist artist, and that's why I like more stylized sculpted hair, like you see here on this my character. But yeah, I had experience with like haircuts. What about Unreal Render? It's in my list to do. It's in my list to learn this year, actually, to learn how to render in Unreal Engine. But by now, right now I don't have even idea how to upload something to Unreal Engine. I never did it. I never had to do it at work, so absolutely never. So by now I just don't know. But well. Добрый вечер, стало быть, соседи. Я в Японии сейчас ищу работу. Вау! Привет, Джек Метро. Ой, класс. Блин, в Японии, офигенно. Хочу в Японию. I think that goes for any language. Yeah. Good, almost right. Thank you. Nice, great work. Thank you, everyone. Hey, Anna, have you got a Discord channel? Yeah, I have Discord channel, and you can find the link. I see that you're watching from YouTube. So if you go to the description to the stream, you will find the link to my Discord channel, and you're welcome to join it. And actually, there are also links to my Instagram art station and like something else. And my YouTube. Привіт, скажи, будь ласка, коли скульптуєш в стилі Heroes of the Storm на персонажку Айнвіру, чи треба в процесі переходити рівні Subdivision, чи можна залишатися на Dynameshі? Чудове питання, я тобі відповім, а потім я його перекладу. Взагалі не рекомендую залишатися у Dynameshі. Взагалі, бо в тебе будуть артефакти, а нам потрібен такий гладкий, без засмусаний, без артефактів меш. Тому я взагалі, щоб я не робила, я завжди роблю subdivision. And let me translate the question. Yeah. So the question was, when you are sculpting something in the Heroes of the Storm style, doesn't matter it's like character art or it is environment art, do we need to ZBrush and to add subdivision levels, or we can stay at Dynamesh in Dynamesh mode? Well, my recommendation always, when you finish with Dynamesh, go to ZBrush and ZBrush your model, or maybe do any manual topology. Why it is important? Because if you look at the wireframe which we receive after Dynamesh and which we receive after ZBrush, you will see that the polygons after ZBrush, they looking much better, they are much more logical. So And when you will smooth your mesh, it will have less artifacts. So I personally use Dynamesh when I'm looking for forms. I have for example, I start making a character and I started from a sphere, and because from this sphere I need to pull hands, fingers, neck, the rest of the body, I will use Dynamesh because it's a very quick way to recalculate a wireframe, right? But when I am already happy with the body and I'm not going to extract the third hand, right, then I will ZBrush mesh my mesh and I will continue working in subdivisions. So this is how it works. How long have you been modeling for? For 10 years. I started in 2014. Do you sculpt folds all by yourself in ZBrush or use simulations? I use simulations in ZBrush plus sculpting folds with hands. By the way, if you follow my Instagram, you can find there like a reels, which is how to simulate nice folds in ZBrush like very quickly. Go there and check it. It's like, yeah, but well, mostly like 90% of the time, especially if it's like very stylized something, I sculpt the fold by hand. If it is something semi-realistic, then I simulate. I need the base to start from, and I may make a little like small, very light simulation here in ZBrush, and then I refine them like with hands. Amazing work and customize with. Thank you. Well, it's right now it's red. I usually have pink, but a little bit tight from pink color, so it's going to be red. What about Marmoset Toolbar? Yeah, Marmoset Toolbar. I'm expert in Marmoset Toolbar. I adore it. I bake there, I render there, so yeah, I use it like very often, very often. And I have a course on rendering in Marmoset Toolbar. Unfortunately, it's only in Ukrainian by now. It's going to be also in English when I have time to translate it. Because it's have 19 lectures, come on, I need time to translate it. How do you make the stylized hair game ready? Oh, very simple. I just then I will take all this hair which I have here, and I will just make manual retopology of this hair as one piece. And I will not go to the lowest subdivision level because I have subdivision levels on this hair. It will not work for games. I will retopologize them and like as a one piece. So this is how it's going to be. What is your PC config? Well, I will not say it because my PC is very old. It's not powerful at all, and it's very slow. Believe me, it's very slow. And I dream about the time when I will buy another PC, upgrade it, like everything should be upgraded here, like from how to say it, motherboard, I don't know, I'm not sure. So from the processor to video cards, like everything should be upgraded. So my PC configuration absolutely not a good example at all. I also like to freeze subdivisions and then reconstruct the geometry. Polycad sometimes go over the top, but the end. Yeah, I don't use freeze subdivisions, but yeah, I heard about this method. Just looking at this, I got an idea for the pose just from your pose. I'm still in the pose. It's going to be hilarious. Yeah, great. You can steal my poses. It's okay. I'm here to inspire you also. What time of day and where are you, Anna? Hello, Joe. I already said hello. Well, right now I'm in Italy. Right now I live in Rome, and it is 7:23 p.m. Yeah. Great work. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks. I didn't know you could simulate things in ZBrush. Always use Blender for False Marvelous Designer. Gonna check it out. Yeah, check it out. Like we have, I think, dynamics. It's in dynamics. Like it's like not very like difficult. Watch my reels on Instagram where I was talking about simulating something here in ZBrush. It's going to be pretty interesting. For slow system, you sure create beautiful work. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's experience, you know. Like that's like I'm going on experience only. Are you afraid that our ZBrush projects might crash due top C specs, and how to overcome it? I'm afraid our project ZBrush crew. I'm not afraid. No, I always like my structure of saving files is one day one new file. So I have, like, let's say this project is called girls. I'm going to have on the first day it's going to be the file called girl1. On the second day, it's going to be file girls 2. On the third day, it's going to be girls 3. So in the worst case, I will lose only one day work. It's not a lot. Well, it's a lot, of course, it's a lot, but it's not like, it doesn't mean that you need to start from the very beginning. And that's the first thing. The second thing, I save very often. I don't rely on autosaves. So I like very often just like 1 in 15 minutes I press save as. I also don't trust save, but that's like something personal. I always save as. And again, still quick saves, they work. So like ZBrush is very thoughtful software, which was designed for us artists. So yeah, like there is like a small chance that you will lose like all your everything. I saw you join J Hill's character class. Have you started on a project for that yet? Oh my god, how attentive you are. No, I haven't started, unfortunately, just because I don't have time. I don't have time right now, because I think I'm speaking about this at like almost streams for the past several months. Well, I'm here. I work on I have 4 jobs at the same time. It's like full-time job, CG Spec. I'm mentor also at CG Spectrum. I'm mentor at Think Tank, and then I have my personal students at like the full-time job. So and also like every day I'm preparing my case for immigration visa to the United States, and where I need to write plenty of information about myself, about my work, about my contribution to 3D. So I practically don't have time, don't have energy for like for J Hill. So I'm so much want to start it as soon as possible. So I'm going to start it I think in January or in February. Well, according to my plan, I will start it like in February, January. Unfortunately, I can't do it right now, but yeah. I did a lot of my work in Maya 2025. I think the most frustrating aspect of it is crashes. What can I say? Press Ctrl S more often. That's what I do personally, yeah. Hey, Amy Evil, hi, Evil. Holy, when do you find time for Anna? As you see, I also have tried to find time for my ZBrush streams. And on top of it, I need to travel to Ukraine, to home once a month to visit my dentist, because I'm wearing braces and I need to make checkups once a month. So yeah, life is like very interesting right now, but pretty difficult. So let's start doing something, because I'm already talking for half an hour. But again, thank you for a question, and keep on asking. So what I'm going to do today, so I've textured the face and the hair of this small girl, and actually according to my plan, I wanted to work more on like this front view, the face of the grown-up girl. And I need to find, let's hide this one. And unfortunately I lost the symmetry here, very unfortunately. So even the possible symmetry is not working. So it's going to be pretty challenging. I hate these things when I lose the symmetry. Like everyone hates, but yeah, unfortunately impossible to reconstruct. love your ears. Well, if you ever come to Kamloops, Canada, look me up. Okay, John. Yeah, that's a deal. Thank you. I also like these ears. Do you ever get closer to finishing a project and then suddenly hate it? Every single time. It's not like hating. It's like you just tired from it. Like every single time. Doesn't matter how much I love the project, I will get tired. It usually comes after 2 weeks, 3 weeks of well, I definitely will be tired, exhausted, and by the time when it comes to rendering, I already don't want to do it. That's normal. That's normal. Can you make a tutorial how to refine characters? Oh my god, that's great question. That's even not question. That's great idea. Thank you. If you don't mind, I will write it down because here, see, I have something for notes, and it's like present from Maxon. So I will write it down. That's amazing question. Amazing idea. How to refine. I think I will record kind of a small masterclass. How to refine characters. Now tell me, have you, any of you now, have you opened that brush and are you sculpting something right now together with me? I hope yes. Tell me yes. I love the symmetry. Okay, good, because I'm in 5 weeks and right now and I'm exhausted. Yeah, that's not about hating your projects. That's mostly it's about just exhaustion. You are just tired. It's going to be the same girl. Yeah. So I have I think like some renders of her here. Now I don't have. Just a second. Well, I want like this older one girl to save some of the features of the small girl. So I will just make a print screen. What I made here on her face. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I want to poly paint it a lot, but first, before I go to poly paint, I need to like refine it a little bit. Hello, memes are heaven. Memes are heaven. Ah, yeah. Hello, memes are heaven. Hello. Yes, I'm working sculpting horse. Oh, perfect, Adam. Like, very great. Very glad that some of you are sculpting something right now. Hello, Anna. Hello, Enrique. So your segment at NAP really insightful. Oh my God, thank you. You can watch the full. You can watch the full video if you go to my Instagram and click on the links in my bio. You will find the recording, the link to the recording of this. Of my presentation at there, but it's not NAB, it's not NAB, it's not NAB, it's not NAB, it's IBC. It was IBC. I have never been to NAB. Maybe I will be invited once, I hope, but like no, not yet. I'm actually rendering my piece. Oh great, Edwin, how are you? I am okay. Does your symmetry break after posing? Yes, yeah. Hello, this cup looks beautiful. Thank you. So, yes, let me refine her a little bit and we will proceed to poly painting. I hate when the symmetry is broken. But okay, let's pretend that she will be like more natural without symmetry. When I'm making such projects like this one, I mean this emotional projects, I hurry up to pose characters. Well, like correctly, it would be if I first of all make everything and I don't need to refine anything, and then pose them and then like add like less refinement. But when I make such emotional projects, I just hurry up to posing to I want to visualize the emotion which I want to show. That's why very often the symmetry breaks. Hi from Peru. Thanks for sharing your experience. Hello, Victor Hugo Rios Barturan. Sorry if I mispronounced. Yeah, hello, hello. Thank you. Or thank you. Hello from me, Italy. And by the way, when I use clay buildup brush, I always use with this alpha 6, which is round. I like more the way this brush works with this alpha. So that's my recommendation for you to use it also. Yeah. What I also did, I remember what I did. I don't want to do it without the symmetry. Okay. It is 10:30 a.m. my time right now, and I have class at 12:30 today. It's production render. Wow, cool. So it's you in Canada. Yeah, it's like how many? Well, 9 hours difference. Yeah. Clay spins brush is pretty good too, where you get used to it. Clay spins. What? I don't know this brush. Clay tube, clay. I don't see it here. Maybe it's here. Clay tube silver, clay finish, and then was clay spins. Clay finish, clay tubes, leather. Okay, fracture. Clay spins. This one. Let me try it. Just interested what it is doing. Oh, I got it. What it means. Well, yeah, it's nice. I should try to use it when if I do rocks. Why not? It's in Libog, yeah, I found. Yeah. I wanted to ask, is it necessary to go to art school today? Because nowadays there is a lot of knowledge online than what you get in art school. Actually, that's a great question. And tomorrow I'm going to record a podcast with like my friends 3D artists, where we are going to talk about education in 3D. So follow my YouTube channel, which link you can find in the description to this video, in order not to miss this podcast. Like a short answer is, if you have a lot of time, if you have years for self-study, then yeah, it's not obligatory to go to art schools. If you don't have time, or you want to start your like professional career quicker, then it's much better to go to art school. It will quicken your like process of studying. What brushes you initially start with when you first start a project? You can see all of them here. See my cursor? Clay build-up, move, damp, standard, pinch, hard polish, inflate, that modeler. So these are like my most recent brushes, which I always use. messed up a little bit when I was closing the eye, and now I lack volume actually a little bit. Let's use lasso. Lasso, I said lasso. Hi Anissa, I hope you had a great week. Hello, Daily Couple. Yeah, thank you. I had a really great week. And you? How was your week? So, do you have any questions for me? And let's turn off this. Wait, no. And let's move a little bit here. I have subdivisions, yeah. And I want to add a little bit more volume. And I can smash it out again. And I like to use ZBrush with lazy mouse and with lazy step, not 0.25 but 0.01. And lazy mouse, and I can inflate this area, or not that much. Is there anything I hate sculpting or doing in 3D? Let me think. First of all, let's press save as. Don't crash, please, right now. Oh, it's not going to. Yeah, not going to crash. And 9. So, says what I hate in 3D. It's not like hate. Let's say what I don't like. I don't like making monsters because I'm very I have a lot of empathy. I'm emotional, and if I make like these bloody monsters, I mean not maybe sea creatures, but some bloody monsters, some zombies with a lot of blood, all the things, I get impressed too much, and then I have nightmares. I really have nightmares. So yeah, that's why I don't like them, and I don't play such games. This is really not question, but I want to know how can I attract more followers on my Insta on Artisan page. There are a lot of different artists, so how can I stand out among them? Thank you for this question. That's a good question. The first of all, you should be active. You should be active on Instagram, on art, well, not on ArtStation, like it's difficult to be active on ArtStation. Like on your Instagram you should be active, like post something stories, you should make reels, you can have your TikTok with all those things, like I don't know, not only your characters but just same what a lot of people are talking about 3D, something around 3D, something about the industry, something about the brush, tips for that brush, or my project for which I did for during this year. So reels, it's like free of charge advertisements, because you are recommended not only to your followers, you are recommended like for other people, like, so it's free of charge advertisement company. Make streams, create a YouTube channel, start making streams, start talking about the streams. So this is how it works. I don't know, collaborate, make collaborations with other artists, maybe who are a little bit more known than you. Yeah, or apply to the ZBrush live stream to become a ZBrush live streamer. If you go to the ZBrush live website, you will find there that you can apply. Maybe you will be selected. Well, I never thought to use inflated brush in this way. I am here to contribute something to your knowledge. I'm here not to teach you, because you already know everything. I'm here to contribute a little bit to what you already know. My vocabulary isn't that great. Huh? What? Hey there! Oh, hello Reno! Hello! Oh my god, so I'm always happy when you come to my streams because I don't know, I still remember how you gave me the feedback when I was an unknown artist. So, yeah, thank you for coming here. Thank you so much for your valuable inputs. You're welcome. You're always welcome. So yeah, don't like. I'm still very sorry that my possible symmetry is not working. But okay. I wanted to do this thing. No, not like this. I'm just looking how I did the lips on the smaller girl, and it was actually different. Anyone, do you have any more questions? I'm happy to answer the questions, or maybe you can give me a topic what to talk about. Let's talk. I haven't been talking to you like for how many? I think 2 weeks. I think my last ZBrush sorry. I think my last ZBrush live stream was like in September, like pretty long ago. Apart from sculpt, which is your favorite hobby? Like, oh, a lot. Public speaking. Really, I don't make presentations. I don't public speaking. It's like, I don't know, if I weren't a 3D character artist, I would be like, I don't know, an actress, a singer, or something like this. Well, right now I have like, I think right now my favorite hobby is to sleep. And well, but also I don't know, I play the guitar, I play the piano. I used to skate. Figure skating. I used to go into figure skating, and well, what else? I don't know. I think by now this is it. Well, I used to like writing when I was younger and more stupid. Think about like 12 years ago, when I was in the university. I wrote a book. Yes, it's a love novel. Yeah, that was long ago. And let me remind you, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to follow me on my art station, or to join my Discord community, or to follow my YouTube channel, where it's going to be soon like a new podcast video, then you can find this description in the you can find these links in the description to my video, to the stream, if you're watching it from on YouTube. Yeah. Not going to be visible from the angle in which you see her, fortunately. Not okay. It's not going to be visible even. Go. Or maybe here it's going to be visible. Let me see. How do you handle really bad or tough clients? I don't work with them. Simple. Yeah, I don't know. I had like the last time I had like bad experience like with like difficult clients, not because of the project but because of the attitude. It was, I think, 2 years ago, and I just stopped working with them. I love myself too much to spend my time and energy for people who don't, I don't know, respect my time, respect my job, or behaving like in disrespectful manner towards me. So yeah, that's actually like one of my, I don't know, skills. If I don't maintain any like relationships with people who don't care about me or who disrespect me for any reason. Just don't talk to them, don't communicate. So just why? And let's take again inflate brush. Let me tell you a story. Funny fact. Do you want to hear like funny and like half stupid fact about me? Write in the chat if you want me to tell it. It's really, well, I still remember. Yes, sure, why not? So, okay. It happened, I think, like a little bit more than a year ago. I received, it wasn't an offer, it was like a very good opportunity to work for Riot Games with relocation. It was like a relocation opportunity to Los Angeles, to the United States, to work for Riot Games. a year ago. And do you know what have I done? I refused. I even didn't agree to for the first interview. I just refused. Well, that wasn't like a 3D artist character job, it was like an outsource manager. An outsourced 3D character manager, it was something like that. And I refused. Yeah, can you imagine? At that time, I didn't plan just to move somewhere from Ukraine. Unlike today. Yeah. Yes, can you imagine? So it's like I actually in my head right now it's a little bit so logical that well you receive like kind of an opportunity, the company where you wanted to work hunted you and you said no, sorry, I don't want your location. Yeah. May I ask why did you refuse? Is it okay with you? Of course you can. Yeah, I refused because I just didn't want to relocate. I felt okay living in Ukraine. And at that time I was in a relationship and my boyfriend didn't want to relocate anywhere, and actually he's not allowed to leave Ukraine because we have war. And like that was like another reason why I decided to stay. Right now, of course, I think that I'd better agreed, but it happens. That's understandable. Yeah, pretty much I think. But you know what, when I think about it that I refused, I just, come on, you really refused? Come on, it's impossible. Dude, I don't know, I would just, if I had such an offer right now, I would never refuse. Thanks for sharing the story, you're welcome. Do you have any more questions? Maybe I will remember any other stories which I can share from my experience. But you received such an opportunity, then surely others will come. Oh, and now you have a great story. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of like nice stories. You want to know another story? Like, but before I will tell the story, I want to ask you one thing. And it's do you believe in the theory that if you want something very much and if you think about this, or so your somehow your inner universe works the way that at a certain moment you will receive it. So the universe makes your wishes become true. Even maybe if you don't know how to achieve them, even if you don't have like a certain plan, which steps you need to take to get this your desirable thing, I don't know, whatever. Do you believe that if you really want something, like, and the universe like hears your intentions, then it will give it to you at some point? Do you believe in this? I will tell like one super magical story. But first of all, answer please. No one wants to talk anymore, come on. So, let's see. Paul Reaper says that the law of attraction, I'm not sure, but I know I tried wishing for things and nothing came. So, just a second, I will read more. And nothing came, so I think it requires work and effort. Maybe there is some supernatural order like this, but yeah, I think it requires work and motive. Okay, I will retell your answers, then I will tell my story and like what I think about this. Adam, a bit 50-50 on that belief things happen for a reason, yeah. Salim, I think if a person really wants something and truly believes in it, I think he or she can get whatever they wish to, sharing from my personal experience. The Delhi couple. I don't know if I should be asking this, but how can I set up my price for character models in the industry? What should I charge for the character models as per current industry standards? Okay, I will answer your question because I've already read, and then I will turn to the story. So, well, you can find the statistics of salaries in your country. Look through it and make a decision on what you should, which rate you should choose. And again, the better your portfolio is, the better the higher rate you can ask. So about magic, I can tell you, well, I don't know how it happens in your life, but I keep on noticing that there are no coincidences in my life. If they are like for purpose, as if, I don't know, as if something, like everything what happens, like it's kind of magic. It's like the right time, the right thing to happen. That's the first thing. And another thing, I wanted to tell a magic story. In like 2 years ago, I was thinking about it was already the end of COVID, and me as a person who likes attending conferences, and by that time I attended only like those which are in Ukraine. I went on all of them, and somewhere I was also as a speaker. I was thinking, and the thing is, I had like American visa in my passport, which was going to be expired in 2 years, and I was worried that if it expires and I would not travel to United States, I will never be able to receive this visa again. So I was thinking about buying tickets for any like CG, 3D broadcasting, game dev conferences, and like it was like for me an excuse to go to this conference, to use my visa, because like it was for 10 years and it was like soon expiring. And I decided to make a list of conferences in my notes on iPhone, like the list of conferences where I should go. And I didn't know why, or I was tired while I was searching, or I was not very well. The list of these conferences which I made in my notes on iPhone consisted only one conference. That was GDC for the next year. And I saw the ticket, they were too expensive, and I remember that I felt it wasn't like the best time for me to use like to spend extra money for like for traveling to United States, for participating in the conference, for all the things. And I remember that I was very it's not disappointed, I was very annoyed, I was very sad, and my thought was that okay, I will never go there, but okay, maybe not this year. And that was 2 years ago, and I forgot about this. And as you know, this March I was invited by Adobe to participate in this conference. as a speaker at Substance Days, exactly at that conference, which was listed in my list of conferences which I wanted to attend. How does it happen? That happens somehow. I don't know how, but it happens. I don't know why, I don't know how. I call it magic, universe magic, I don't know, whatever. But and today I remembered about this, that I made a list of these conferences, and I just counted like 1+1 when, like, a couple of days ago, when I was coming to Rome from Ukraine. I didn't have internet, and my battery on iPhone was fully charged, and I decided to look what I have in my notes on iPhone and just delete those which I don't need. And I came across that list dated like March 2023. I saw that conference and I realized that I put this conference in the list a year before I was invited to participate in it. Same I have with ZBrush live streams. That brush live streams has, for a long period of time, has been in my wish list, which I make every single year at my birthday or at the new year. Like, well, the new year is the 31st of December and my birthday is on the 30th of December, so it's like the same, almost same day. So I always make these lists, and I same had with that brush live streams. I had no idea how to become a streamer here, and I became, so I don't know how it happens. Like, I had no idea how to make it happen, but it somehow happened. Yeah, I think I need to reload page with music. So this is my magic story. I have a lot of such stories, a lot. So let me read your comments. Yeah, the amount, John Clayton says that the amount of energy in the universe, I believe, I just never knew how to understand the messages that universe was putting out, and I spent a lifetime as a drug activist and am or have, oh, sorry. Now I've been clean from 3 years now, and at 52 years of age, life is finally making sense. I'm doing everything I can to be a part of it, for it is too late and my time runs out. It's never too late. Believe me, it's never too late. You know, my mom is 56 years old. I'm very proud of her, and she was born in Soviet Union. I think you don't know how it is to live in Soviet Union. I was born in Soviet Union, she was born in Soviet Union, and through her whole life she was struggling. She went through revolutions, wars, and all these things. And right now, you know what she tells me at her 56 years old? She tells me, Anya, I love this life so much. There are so many things which I want to try, which I want to visit, which I want to experience. I love this life so much. I don't want to die at all. I know, and I'm so happy for every single day when I wake up. So that's what I want to say to you. It's never too late. It's absolutely never too late. But I can get what you mean. I lost where it was. Yeah, I remember a time when I was a motion designer and I went to this company as intern and immediately hated it because they laughed at me at the interview because of my dress code and I wore a suit. Yeah, sorry. Edward, can I ask a question? Was a motion capture suit? yeah, motion capture suit would be perfect. I think next time, it's a good idea to put it on. Then solving knowledge in time by telling I have no design, so I create motion graphics to do sculpting, and now I'm training myself to the better sculpts, mostly stylish. That's great. That's great because you learned hired by the company for the motion designer, you you become 3D artist. Oh my god, that's fantastic. I have watched the full conference and Adobe's YouTube channel. I watched the full conference on the Adobe YouTube channel. You were awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Papi Jana. I'm Kuntal. Kuntal from in India. It's definitely inspiring. Yeah, thank you. Well, I don't know. My life is always. I need to focus. My life is always very brings people to my life in a very magical way and takes people away from it in a very magical way. It brings opportunities for me in very magical way again. Opportunities and some things sometimes you just don't understand why it here, but later you understand. And same happens with like everything what I want. I don't know why, but in my life it happened the way that I always receive what I want very often, not in the very often I receive what I want not the way I want it, absolutely differently. Sometimes the way I really wanted it, but it like very often gives you the things which you were asking your universe for. So that's why I very often try to be, first of all, accurate with what I want, and second, very mindful about like asking the universe to give me something. We all have kind of similar stories like yours, so we can definitely relate with you. Yes, that's great. I'm pretty sure that everyone has stories like this, and you just maybe don't notice them, or maybe you don't remember, but yeah, that happens. Emperor of Cheese, hello. Hey, you're back, it's been a while. Hello, lady with cat ears. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, right now just I have a lot of things happening in my life, and I stream once in 2 weeks. Not that often, but still. The world has made me jaded and trusting the process, and in society I want to believe there will be prosperous future ahead and art and things will go well, so clinging on to this belief of the law of attraction, something I try, and I know thinking negative thoughts is part of it. Yeah, it's difficult to tag of war in my mind, trying to focus on the future and trusting the future flourish. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I don't know what to say. What I usually do, I just don't care about what was in the past, about my previous experience. If it was war, if it was, but I very often forget bad experience, like the facts. I remember that there was something bad in my life, but I don't remember those feelings, and I don't know why, but I don't know, I adore life so much. I adore myself in this life. I'm so grateful for my parents to bring me to this world, to have an opportunity to live my amazing life. And well, I always believe that I am the only person who can live my life, who knows what I should do. There is like, society doesn't matter, like advices doesn't matter. This is me who knows deeply inside how to live the best way my life. Your mom and I have a lot of in common and never knew how to appreciate anything up until we almost 3 years ago. If it wasn't for my recovery, I wouldn't be. If it wasn't for my recovery, I wouldn't be in college, right? But right now you're in college and you are living. Maybe right now you're living the best time in your life, and this is so great. Feel it like very much. Now starting to 3D artist modeler. Yeah, that's cool. It is such an amazing profession. I don't know, I truly believe that 3D artist is literally one of the best professions of this world. It allows you to share your emotions. It allows you to earn on making 3D art. It allows you to speak about it. It allows you to, it is not constrained. It's not limited by like one region, one country. It is popular everywhere. So you have such a big amount of everything what you can do here and who you can be in this profession. And I don't know, I like every single piece of this profession. So I wish same to you, to all of you. I feel I will never finish this goal. Well, I'm so glad that we have such a active, such a talking stream here. And I don't know, you know, I always say that my people who are watching me, my subscribers, they are like the best people in the world. Like very often I have amazing people who are watching me. And so again, if you want to follow me on my social media, or to join my Discord channel, or to follow me on Instagram, or on ArtStation on my YouTube channel, if you're watching me from YouTube, you can find in the description the links to all my social media where I am trying to be like pretty active. So yeah, I would be glad to talk to all of you. And I encourage you to what? I encourage you to watch the stream till the end, because in the end I'm going to say some inspirational words. I want to inspire you even more. Well, it's been an awesome experience sitting on your stream, Anna. Awesome meeting you. I have to go get ready for my class now. I'm now following you on ArtStation. Now take care. Thank you, John. Thank you for coming. Come to my next streams. I'm going to stream, I think, in 2 weeks again. And I wish you like take care also. And remember, you are living like amazing life. Thank you for sharing this, your experience. Thank you for sharing your story. Everything's going to be cool. Yeah, I truly believe in this. Have a great time with your studies. I hope you, yeah, you can always talk to me. Thank you. Hopefully I'll become professional artist at some point. We will see what the universe will do. Yes, of course you will. I'm pretty sure here. So let's do a little bit of like hand paint work here. It's not going to be a lot because I'm running out of time. I'm still not running out of time, but soon will. So yeah. Oh my god, I love so much talking during my streams. You can't even imagine. Yeah, I so much love my audience. Wait. So also what I wanted to say that when you start sculpting or hand painting something, it will not look nice at the very beginning. No worries, it will be looking like this girl, like much closer to the end, not from the very beginning. Any questions? Maybe you have some more questions for me? No? You don't have? Maybe have? Think again. Are you doing anything for Halloween? Unfortunately no. Unfortunately I'm not going. You know, I never had experience of celebrating Halloween according to all the traditions which I saw in films. It's my dream to celebrate Halloween traditionally, like with all this like nice parties, to see these houses decorated in Ukraine. It wasn't popular when I was in the university. Right now it's more popular, but we have war. Before we had COVID, and yeah, I never had this experience. So with putting on costumes, I think twice in my life I put costumes on Halloween. First of all, it was like first year when the Halloween was brought to Ukraine. I was a very small girl. I was about 6 years old, and I didn't like the costume. And the second time it was like within the company where I was working. It wasn't like a party. It was like a day when we all came to work but wearing costumes. So yeah, it's one of my dreams to celebrate properly this Halloween, because it's like, for me it's one of the most interesting and cool parties. Who are your favorite artists? Oh my god, a lot. It's Maria Panfilova, Vadim Bakhlachev, Renaud Galan, Ralph Grassetti, Jay Hill, who else? Let me remember. Well, plenty of them. It's just, I don't know how to mention all of them. A lot, but these are like these are the people whose works, who I mentioned. I always use their works as a reference when I make my characters. So when I need references, 3D references, I go to their art station and I always take their renders as a reference for my works. Leila Vishko, same there. Hello, Tech AI Dunya. Oh, hello! Hello, yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to see you here again. Yeah, Edward, I'm feeling you and on your street. Yeah, cool. Sorry, unfortunately, I never had a proper celebration of... I don't know whether I will ever have this opportunity to celebrate properly the Halloween, but I hope, I hope I will. I like to do art theme around Halloween as a way to celebrate for now. Yeah, actually, you know, every single year I think of sculpting something Halloweenish for when Halloween becomes closer, when it comes, and I never have time for it. Never ever in my life I had time for sculpting something like in the Halloween theme. I really never see a lot of artists like sculpting something for Halloween, some quick sculpt which takes about 2 hours. Nah, never have time, never. Usually I or don't have time, or I am tired, I am full with work, I'm exhausted or depressed, something always happens. Yeah, months is too short, exactly. Yeah, nice and nice. What am I saying? Yeah, months is really too short. Next year I'm going to begin if possible in July, or even just the year around, get things ready for the next calendar. Yeah, I think I should do the same. Exactly. I've seen Leila Vishko recently. I've seen Leila Vishko recently posted her character General Rowan in ArtStation. It's very beautiful. Of course, I've seen, I even reposted it on my Instagram. Oh, amazing work. And what's another amazing thing about it is that Leila is not a game dev artist. She's a like animation artist. She makes characters for cartoons, and it was her first game dev model, and she like did it 100%, like very good. Yeah, I adore Layla. She's so amazing. If you haven't watched, by the way, the interview with her, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. Any questions? Do you have any questions? I'm running out of tea. I want to go to the kitchen to pour some more tea. I'm sorry. I will go to the kitchen to pour some tea. I will be in a minute back. Don't leave the stream. I still have some motivational speech for you in the end. So, I'm back. My tea is with me. So, let's continue. Did you play computer games now? Or you only do the technical side of it in 3D? And what was the last game you played you think was really good? Oh, great question, question. As usual, you always ask great questions here. So, Annie, I right now it's going to be something surprising. I don't play computer games. I adore making computer games. I almost never play them. Well, there are some games which I play. Sometimes I play Heroes of the Storm. Very rare, but I just love it, and there are my skins in this game. And the last game which I played, and I managed to go through it till the very end to win the game, it was Stray. That one with the cat on PlayStation. When you play with a cat and this cat runs, I'm total fan of cats, and I adore this game. It was amazing, and it is not really difficult. Why I don't play games? Not because I don't like it. First, I don't have time. Second, it's very challenging. It's too challenging. You know, when after work I want to relax, and I want just not to use my energy for doing something. For example, watching Netflix. In the game, you need to concentrate. You need to fight with the boss. You need to run from the enemies, to fight other small enemies, to find a way. It's very energy consuming, and usually after work I'm without energy at all, practically at all. I don't have like any energy. That's why I don't play games. I usually play games on YouTube. I just watch someone play in these games. So like another game which I really like, I never played it but I really like it, is Scorn. I watched all the reviews on it. I watched all the playoffs, how to say, I don't know, on this game. I never played it. I watched all the art, but I watched everything on YouTube and on ArtStation. Unfortunately, I'm not that person who came to 3D because of games. No, no. But I still like, yeah, Stray. I need to play Stray still. Yeah, you should. You should. It's really cool. My recommendation. Yeah, Stray is really cute and cool game. Exactly. It's the crying goal. Yeah. Yeah, it can be like literally it's like me in my like worst and most difficult periods in my life. Play throughout, exactly. Play throughout. Yeah, thank you. Can I give suggestion for your art? Of course, of course. on, my battery is dying. I need to change the battery. Oh my god, that always happens in the end of the stream. I need to change my battery. Aha! I'm back. You might have tried this, but for the girl that's crying, she's looking up. Might look better if she looks down at like the ground. Actually, good suggestion, but I tried. I didn't like the result. I was thinking just the opposite. She's looking up, like asking the skies, why I have these challenges in my life? Like, why? Yeah, I'm still not sure. I still don't like the face expression which she has, because she looks a little bit she doesn't, well, I think it could enhance her face expression to be more this desperate one. I think it still needs like more refinement, but I still don't know how to make it better. So I left that like for another stage, another round of refinements. Yeah. So that's what I usually do. Like, one of my recommendations. Sometimes you get stuck at I don't know. For example, you're making hair, and you already spent, I don't know, 3 hours in making hair, and you see that you don't like it. It's not what you need. It's not. So the suggestion is just to leave the hair and go to make something different, like maybe clothes, maybe folds, just something what else you have on your character. Let your brain relax, and on the relaxed brain a better idea will fall. That's what I've noticed. When your brain is relaxed and not that anxious, it will find a way, it will find an idea for what you need. So that's what happened with this girl. I stuck at her face expression. I tried several variants, like something like this, and I don't like them all, so I decided to leave it like for the later round of refinements for her. By the way, do you know why the possible symmetry is not working? If you don't know, I will tell you. Why, like on this girl, on the small girl, the possible symmetry is working, but on this girl, possible symmetry is not working. Do we have anyone here who knows why? Let me know. I will tell later why. But can you guess? Can you guess? Maybe we have people who know why. the model is asymmetrical or you need to activate dynamic symmetry button? No. No, we have here an option when you pose your character and for example she's standing like this or something different, you have already posed your character. Of course, like the usual mode of symmetry is not going to work because your character is not symmetrical anymore. That's why in ZBrush we have a great option which is here in activate symmetry, and we have use possible symmetry, and theoretically this tool, this function is designed for you to keep the symmetry even when your character is posed. I have no idea how this algorithm works. Sometimes it happens that you pose your character and you activate possible symmetry, and despite your character is posed, you can continue sculpting. For example, you're sculpting hands and your character hands pose is like this, and if you sculpt on this finger you will have same on this. It's like possible symmetry will be working. There are cases when the symmetry is not working, and the secret here is that this possible symmetry is going to work if you rotated your character, parts of your character, only in 2 axes. Remember, we have 3 axes. We have X, Y, and Z. If you rotated your character in 1 axis, let's say in Z, your possible symmetry is going to work. If you rotated your character in 2 axes, let's say X and Y, your possible symmetry will still work. But if you rotated your character in 3 axes, in X, Y, and Z, your possible symmetry will not work. So the algorithm works this way, that your character should be still untouched, at least in 1 axis. So this small girl, she was rotated as far as I remember. I don't know. I don't remember for sure. I can just. She was rotated in our like red axis, which is X. In this axis, she was rotated her head, and her head was rotated in our green axis, like this. I inclined her head in front like a little bit, so it's our Y axis. But this character wasn't rotated in our Z axis, so that axis remained untouched. I'm not sure about the spelling, sorry. So in that axis, she is still symmetrical. Maybe not be visible, but 1 axis wasn't affected. Unlike this or the grown-up girl, I rotated her in 3 axes. That's why the symmetry is lost and the possible symmetry is not working. This is how it works. This tricky thing about possible symmetries. It's like pretty logical, and this is how it works. This is how this algorithm works. Let me know, did you get it? Did you understand how it works? Write please in the chat. And I have another question for you. Let me know, are you ready for some like inspirational words which I like to say in the end of the stream? Let me know, are you ready? Because my time has almost expired. I think so. You can use more than 2 axes for it. Yeah. So Maybe like this. Of course, it's not over, it's not finished. Yeah, let's save and let's make a quick render just to have a nice picture while I will tell you what I want to tell. Oh, I got prepared even. So I save as this girl. Yeah, I'm ready, ma'am. Oh, great. I think so. You can see what. Yeah. So let's open my render scene, which is like very simple setup. I will show it to you right now. I've just set up like for these girls. It's like, I think last week, maybe a little bit later. And well, I set up this render and I just saved the scene because I like rendering these girls in that setup. Like, it's going to be pretty quick. Let's wait. As I told you, my computer is slow, so we need to wait a little bit more. I think it's going to be a nice project. So that's what we had in the very beginning. And let's load like my tool. It's like not the very beginning, it's like, I think like third time. Yeah, here we are. And so how I made the setup, it's like one more light here. Here it is. And I increase the intensity. I put this light behind my character, and I change the color a little bit. And I think let's do this way, resize a little bit. Yes. Control N. Bring back. F. Yes, and let's press render and see what we are going to have. Yeah, I'm not sure, for me, like, these textures look a little bit arcane. Obviously not like 100% arcane. Well, I had reference from like arcane, but it's like not 100%. I was trying to do something in the middle. Yeah, and the tricky thing was with painting her eyes, because I had symmetry on the face, I didn't have symmetry on the eyes, and because I rotated them in that axis, and I was painting them with hands. Yeah, so here they are. Here is the render, and there is something. Just a second. Let me hide something. I will leave myself here. Yeah, so I have a tradition. I always do like this with my streams already for a couple of months, and I finish my streams with inspirational words, because I want that you, after my streams, you had some motivation, you had some confidence in your power, in your strengths, that you will manage to succeed in, like, not only in 3D, just in your life. And today I'm going to say, I am going to give you a recommendation. Maybe you didn't ask me for it, but I still want to say it. And my recommendation for today is to follow your fear, to go there, to pursue something in your life what scares you the most, because you have your purpose of life exactly there where your biggest fear lives. my situation, like on my example, most of all in my life, I was scared of immigrations. Immigration is the most scary thing in my life. What can happen? It feels like death. It literally feels like if I will immigrate somewhere, I will die. But right now I'm in immigration, and that was the best decision which I could make. And I'm going to have like one more immigration within the next year, and I'm scared to death. I'm frightened and I'm scared, but I still think it's the best thing which I can do for myself, for my life. Don't be afraid of some things which you want. I'm not talking about things like, I don't know, like I'm afraid of jumping with parachute, and I'm talking about such things like jumping from with parachute if you don't just want to jump it. You know, there are some things which you want so much, but you're scared to death. If you have such things in life, it is exactly what you should do. You need to fight with your fear. You need to have enough courage. You need to have enough this inner confidence in yourself that you can do it. Same I can say about our 3D art. I know that very often it feels like you want to make something. For example, you want to express your emotions in your art, but you're afraid that you're going to be judged, you're going to be not understood, or something like this. And don't, I know that you will be afraid anyway, you will be anxious, but keep on doing this. Maybe it's going to be your best art, maybe it's going to be a masterpiece. Or for example, you see the open job in a company where you always wanted to work, but you see that you don't meet all the criteria, and that makes you not to send your CV because you're afraid that they will think that why this bad artist is applying for our job. Apply for this job. You don't know what in which situation they are right now. Maybe they are looking for an artist for yesterday, and it will be you who can start working like today or tomorrow, and they will hire you. Don't be afraid. Even if you're afraid, it's like stupid saying not to be afraid. If you're afraid and you want something, still pursue your desire. Go your way. It doesn't matter how much you're afraid or scared. Ignore this. Ignore this. In the end of the day, you will be glad and be proud of yourself that you did something what you really wanted, despite the fact that you were afraid. So this is what I wanted to say. And here we have a question from Anissa. Hello, what advice would you give to people who are just starting to learn sculpture? Something what helped you the most of all? I think the first word I would recommend, find a good mentor or find really good courses with good reputation. Go there. Second, practice every single day. It will not work if you're going to practice just once a week. Make the structure of your learning. If you're today making a dragon, tomorrow making a character, the day after tomorrow you are making an animation, it will not work. You will be on the same level. You need to build like step by step. You need to hit one point all the time. So I think, yeah, this is it. So this is already the end of my stream today. I really hope that I inspired you, that I contributed something to what you already know. I really hope that after my stream you feel a little bit more inspired, more motivated, more stimulated to continue sculpting something, because our 3D world is amazingly beautiful, amazingly challenging, and so cool. And if you want to follow me on my social media, and if you are watching the stream on YouTube, you can go to the description to this video, where you will find the links to my art station, my Instagram, my Discord, and my YouTube channel. I'm pretty active there. My next stream is going to be in the middle of November, because like next week I need to move to like another flat, another apartment here in Rome, which is like pretty challenging. I have 100 kilograms of stuff which I need to pack, and then to relocate, and then to unpack again. So like a lot of things to do. That's why I don't have streams every week, but I like having streams every week. So I wish you amazing rest of the day. I don't know, maybe it is morning, maybe it's afternoon, maybe it's evening in your country where you are right now. In my situation it's already evening, and I'm going to see you soon. All reposts of my streams are welcome, and yeah, thank you for joining me at this stream, and I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of the week, and as usually, love you all.